Hey everyone, Seth Campbell here. Welcome back to Segway Plays Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, we made it nighttime and began exploring the same areas and some new ones that we couldn't get to during the day at night. Well, actually, I want to stay as Donkey Kong. There are quite a few things we can do around this area at night, one of which you may remember when Donkey Kong properly activated the conveyor belts through all the glitching we had. It sent a banana out here, but this cage was not open during the day. Now, I was kind of right when I was looking around thinking that maybe Diddy Kong could do something at that last building, because there is another building around here that Diddy Kong can make use of. So to make sure there aren't any bananas on top of here. But instead of that building off to the side, it is this main mill here. And yes, I do see there are purple bananas there. There's a lot we can do as Tiny Kong, and will do eventually. Now, Diddy Kong can climb all the way up to the top here. And there is a Diddy switch. It opens this little attic here. This, I think, would have been a place that made more sense to do the rafter walk. But I guess because it's the mill, they wanted to put the machinery here. Where is the bat? Where's the bat when I need it? Slamming straight into me. Though I think I got him. I did. I wish you could also switch between homing and regular ammo, so I wouldn't be wasting it on balloons. But it doesn't work that way. Anyway, we can... Well, we can't do that one, I guess. Only the... Is this not what I'm supposed to do? I thought this is exactly what I'm supposed to do. What am I missing here? Oh, the ons. This is exactly like that story I told about the trip in Long Island, of missing the big on switch. So now we can chimpy charge and pull in the winch. And this part, I guess you could theoretically do during the day, because it adds this extra step of creating a guitar gazump pad behind what would be a moon gate. So you can only do this at night. I feel like it would have been easier to just put the moon gate on the little entryway that we had to use the Diddy switch to open. And so we couldn't get in there, as opposed to putting an entirely new guitar gazump pad there, but... well, this is what they did. So, now you can see there are a lot of blue bananas and purple bananas around here. I am going to switch to Lanky Kong first. And somewhere around... well, there are a couple things around here. There are these blue bananas. And another banana medal. Did I miss one? I did. Hey. Red coins over there. Gonna have to go back as Diddy for those, although I'll probably do that off screen or just edit it in right now. So you'll see now what I'm doing later, which is really cool. Although, of course, all this was done before the time you actually see it. So see if you can figure all that out. Oh, and it's... It wasn't a blue banana that I saw. It was these headphones that I used. Now, am I correct in thinking? Yes. So, you can baboon balloon your way up here. And that's what you're supposed to do. Or you could also take that path that I took to get up there. So I'm missing 5 blue bananas. It's another one of those situations of where are the ones that I missed? And now bring on the bats. Again, the homing ammo really helps here. So if you didn't stop by Chunky and are missing this, I would go do that before tackling this challenge. It makes it really easy once you have the homing ammo. So that's that. Where's the exit? Did I drop down? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. So where are those last 5 blue bananas? Well, gonna have to keep an eye out for those. Just going around looking for that tag barrel. Because now it's Tiny Kong's turn. Now, to do what we're about to do, we needed to have Chunky punch open the question mark box in his segment of the barn during the day, because as you saw, the doors with the cracks in them are behind a sun gate. So we have to have taken care of that already, and fortunately we have. So what we have to do, as you would guess, is go around to the tiny barrel. And enter the barn. And there are a couple of things that we can do here. First is get a banana melon. Now we can also go this way, and I'm trying to remember if that's just another exit. I want to do this first. Okay, no, this is just a way in here at night, which I really don't think serves any purpose at all, apart from those coins. Am I wrong about this? I don't think I am. I think that is the only reason to come in here. So I feel like that was unnecessary. Although, you can switch Kongs, so maybe theoretically you could do Donkey Kong's thing at night this way, if you sneak in here. You can't do Chunky's because you have to bring in the extra keg from here that I didn't. Because of the glitch. Now, you may remember there was a spider web here during the day, but there is not at night. Now, let's talk about this. Creepy barn, giant spider web. I do not like spiders. I really, 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 really do not like spiders. Spiders are where I draw the line on just about everything. I draw the line at spiders. There are games that I have been prevented from playing or have only been able to play through once because of spiders. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess comes to mind. Great game, I've only been able to play through it once. The spiders are terrifying. My arachnophobia is absolutely crippling. So, when I saw this as a kid, it took me ages to actually do anything. I was too afraid to do it. Fortunately, this game is goofy, and its graphics are limited. So while this is technically a spider boss, what's about to happen here, a mini-boss, yeah, spoiler, fellow arachnophobes, generally, you need not worry about this. This one is generally okay. Now, as you might expect, to find it, you have to look up. This is one of the things, for some reason, it makes a big difference to me, and I feel like I've heard this from other arachnophobes as well. The fact that it doesn't actually have 8 legs does make a big difference. I don't know why. 6 legs for some reason. I mean, I'm still not a fan of real-life bugs that land on me, but 6 legs... In an animated context, 6 legs is less frightening to me than 8 legs. I thought you... How are you supposed to wake it up? Is it like this? I thought you had to look into its face. Or do I just have to walk onto the web? Yeah, okay, I do have to walk onto the web. What also helps in mitigating the fear factor for me is that it only has one eye, one giant eye, it snores, and it speaks English and rubs its forelegs together and says yum yum. I can't really be afraid of this particular spider and its offspring because it doesn't look a lot like a real spider and it doesn't act like a spider. So, whereas ordinarily a scenario... And it accidentally hit its own kid. That can't feel good. So, ordinarily this scenario in a game would absolutely petrify me to the point of I would make somebody else play it for me. He can freeze you with those spitballs. But this one is thankfully not an issue. So yeah, you have to wait for its eye to open. After, and I think you defeat its kids, offspring, or minions, whatever they are. This guy's actually doing a fair bit of damage to me here. And he'll open his eye. And you shoot his eye. I still don't like that they drop from webs on the ceiling. I'm not a fan of that. A good quick way to get rid of all the little ones is a shockwave attack. know how that didn't hurt. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do it again, but it just deposits you right back out here. So yeah, as far as spiders in games go, this is about as unthreatening as they get for me. Other game developers, please take note. We don't need realistic, terrifying, realistically moving spiders. And I am not alone in this. And I thought I was for a long time. Well, I mean, I didn't think I was alone in... Let me rephrase this. I thought I had a more unique problem with spiders in games because of my eyesight for a long time. I've mentioned this before. I have 2 differently sized eyeballs among numerous other eye problems that I was born with. So I have no depth perception at all. So the way I see the real world around me looks basically the way other people would see a movie of what I'm seeing on a screen. Put another way, when I look at a view, it looks the same to me as a photograph of the view would look to me or to anybody else. So as a result, I guess my brain, in some ways, you know, spiders in games, even though they're on a screen, if they're realistic enough, they basically, to me, it's like what watching a 3D movie full of spiders would be for your average-sighted person. Oh, that's the other thing. If it hits you with the green spit, it reverses your controls. I totally forgot that until I just walked off the side there. So the pink spit freezes you, the green one reverses your controls. So I figured, okay, you know, spiders are a fairly common enemy in games. And, you know, obviously they're there for the creepy factor, like they know what they're doing, but my arachnophobia is probably amplified by my eyesight in a way that they could not have anticipated when designing and insisting on putting spiders in everything from Luigi's Mansion to Nancy Drew. Okay, well, yeah, green cloud means your controls are slowed and... Well, they don't seem to be reversed now. That's... I don't know what happened there, but I know it can. So, but then I saw this just a couple of weeks ago. And I would like to give a shout out to this person for having the guts to do this, because I could never do it. I saw a video on, I believe it was Outside Extra. It's sort of a further expansion of Outside Xbox, which is this British content collective, and they talk about video games. And they're very funny and clever. And there's a woman who works there by the name of Ellen Rose, and she is, it seems to me, as big of an arachnophobe as I am. And because people are cruel... Okay, yeah, my controls are definitely reversed for a second there. They did this Halloween thing where commenters suggested a bunch of video game spiders, and they had Ellen watch videos of them. And I'm probably going to lose again. Yep. Controls got reversed there. This is actually really hard. They had her watch clips of all of these different video game spiders and rate how terrifying they were. And when I say that I watched this video or saw it, I mean that I opened it and I put another internet tab in front of it so that I could listen but would not have to see the clips, because I am that terrified. And it honestly felt validating, because she was as terrified as I am for a lot of the same reasons. It's the way they move. The more realistic they are, the worse they are. The number of legs makes a huge difference. And in real life, she said she doesn't like to kill spiders that she sees because she figures it's not their fault that she's terrified. I have been saying that about spiders for years, which annoys my family because I make them take the spiders out of the house or put them somewhere where, you know, I can't see them, but they aren't harmed. So, Ellen, I salute you, Ellen Rose. Your courage is unparalleled. I could never do that. You did a great job, and it's nice to know that I'm not alone in this. And it's also it was fascinating to learn that it's not just my eyesight removing the 2-dimension versus 3-dimension thing. It really is just an ingrained, like a built-in fear of spiders that triggers something in our brain that is just terrifying, whether or not it's inside of a screen or dropping down on the couch behind me. Which normally when I see a realistic spider in game, I frantically start patting the couch or wherever I'm sitting, and any little prickle on my neck I become convinced is a spider. So, yeah, long story short, that is my relationship with spiders in-game and out of game. I don't like spiders, but fortunately this thing really can't be called a spider by any real stretch. He's embarrassed. It's got personality. I like that. Personality makes it less terrifying. So let's get out of here before any more spiders show up, shall we? Actually, a funny thing, I don't think I've told this story before, because I would refuse to let my family kill spiders, and I said it wasn't fair to the spiders. They got us a humane spider catcher, which is basically like one of those little claw toys you play with as a kid, but it's specifically it's got little bristles on the end. It's a long stick with a handle on one end and a bunch of bristles on the other. And I would add a picture of it in the corner of the screen right now, but I'm afraid to search for it because I know that any image that I search will have a spider in it, and I don't want that. But it basically, you can look it up yourself. Just humane spider catcher if you want to see it. And you close these bristles around the spider without hurting it, and then you take it outside or to another room or somewhere, and you let it go. One problem. When my family got this, they hoped that I would use it to, be at least self-sufficient because it's a long stick, the spider's at the other end. But there's one little problem. I don't have any depth perception. So catching a spider off of a wall or a ceiling was difficult for me because I couldn't tell exactly where it was. And something I learned very quickly is that when you try to catch a spider and miss, the spider becomes very agitated. And so if it's on the wall, it'll start running around the wall frantically, and if it's on the ceiling, it'll drop down toward you in a panic. So the spider is panicked, and in turn, I will also panic and scream curse words that are normally not a regular part of my vocabulary at pitches that can be heard only by dogs and pterodactyls. So yeah, so even the humane spider catcher someone else has to do for me. So, yeah, that's my story with spiders. I don't like spiders. Spiders are like the hard no for me, like the absolute line in the sand. Like I will do just about anything. There's not much. I mean, there are things that scare me, but that I'm willing to try. And I like to try to conquer my fears when I can. But the one that I am not willing to push is spiders. I am just not gonna. No. Nope. I believe is the phrase. And with that, we'll call it here. Because we have gotten a couple more bananas and, after several tries, defeated the so-called spider boss in the barn. So, I will see you in the next episode when we will explore the other parts of Fungi Forest at night.